Yep. That's what's up. That is how it feels going to work every morning. That went into my windpipe. Okay. Hi, we are Two Buddies, One Mic. And today's episode is something a little bit different. Now, normally I don't like seeing myself eating on camera. I just be like, damn, why? Do you need that? I thought we would do something different. Do wings, hot wings, and ask each other questions. And she came up with very interesting and very nice questions. Very well thought out. Alifanya research. Yeah, very nice. Thank you very much. So now we're going to do hot wings in an ascending order of hotness. Mm-hmm. So we start with zesty buffalo, and then Asian zing, and then honey roasted, and then mango. Habanero. Okay. And then lastly, there's atomic.
Yeah.
And as we go further as we progress into the episode, they get hotter.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is somebody who thinks black pepper is spicy.
Yeah.
So we're in for a ride.
We really are.
Yeah.
It's very exciting, honestly, because when we were asking for the hotness levels, we asked for specifically hotness level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
So once we get to atomic, we'll be dying. But let's get into it. I think my name is still Kathomi.
And my name is Turife, and I have a question. You know how they say if you eat spicy food, it's spicy going in? Is it going to be also spicy going out?
Oh, absolutely.
Normally, I don't poop because I'm a girl and I'm pretty, but I don't know.
To reward ourselves, we also got like really cute cupcakes. So that's also going to be like a little bit of a nice relief. So this will be your reward. This will be your reward for suffering through the heat.
Oh, I look forward to this.
I know, they're so yummy. Sugar Baked is always a plug, by the way.
Yeah.
They didn't sponsor us, but Sugar Baked is really good.
Sugar Baked for your baked goods.
Absolutely.
My God. Anyway, so we start with
Zesty Buffalo, which is a level 1, as we ask each other questions. Okay. And also, by the way, just so you know, we also have milk because we are not silly. We have Coca-Cola and we have plain yogurt. Just in case
no,
we're dying.
Iko chili peppers. We start with honey roasted.
Oh, it was honey roasted. Sorry.
Nimeona chili. Nikasema, are we starting with fire? Shindwe sana. I think the first question, obviously you all know us and you know who we are, but one thing I would like to know, and this is like a personal question.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an interesting Matatu experience? Or rather, what's your most interesting Matatu experience?
Oh my God.
Something super memorable.
That one, I have to admit, was hella cringe. I was actually scared for my life. Okay. I was going for a movie at Garden City. Those days I was still living in Kamulu, right? So unajua kupanda matatu, I panded these matatus and I got into there's no point of telling you the route. I panded the mat, right? When I got in, at first I was the only one there, just me, the driver, and the makanga, correct? Haya. Tukiendaenda wakaanza kubeba watu. Ikafika point stage moja, wanaume wakaingia, wanaume kama 5 hivi. So now, fully, this matatu has jarred. It's a 14-seater. It's full of just men, and I'm the only woman. Now, here is the other interesting bit. I also was wearing a little bit, it wasn't even that low. I will try and find that picture. It was like there was a bit of cleave that was showing.
But your titties are titty.
You know, it is what it is. So a little bit of cleavage. And then as you were going, this one man who'd sat next to me started speaking in Kikuyu. He was saying, let me translate. There's no point of saying it in Kikuyu. I can't even say it properly. He said, now he was talking to his other mates because they'd come in wakiwa wengi. He was talking to his other friends akisema, hey, kama hizi ndio zinafanyanga unafika nyumbani kama umetafuta bibi very fast. Wende umwage yenye ulikuwa umebeba yote ukiangalia hizi. And I was so disturbed. And then it started now becoming like a conversation between all of them.
They're hyping each other up.
Yes, they're hyping each other up. And it was around that time for my dress, my choice, okay? So they're hyping each other up, and I'm hearing the escalation. It's going on and on and on and on, to the point now he's now leering at me. Like, you know the way he's like, huh? And then looking back at his friends, and his friends are cackling, right? So I got so uncomfortable. I said, Shukisha. Shukisha hapa ndio mwisho yangu, Shukisha hapa. Because Mimi, I knew the next thing that was going to happen, I'm alone, I'm the only woman, nobody's going to save me. They've already gassed each other up so hard that it now becomes a really bad situation for me. So I said, Shukisha. The driver is like, Shukisha wapi? Apa kuna stage, madam.
And the fact that none of them actually spoke up and defended
None
you.
of them. And then they're all speaking in Kikuyu with the assumption that I don't look like I know how to live. I don't look like I would understand Kikuyu, you know. But I hear Kikuyu quite well, and I speak it quite a little bit. So I was very scared for my life. I just shukad, took an usa, and then called a cab. Because after that, I am not pandega matatu, nikapanda Uber, and I moved on with my life. I was so traumatized, I swear. That was crazy.
I think people really downplay how unsafe women feel in matatus, or just outside in general. My most memorable matatu experience, let me tell you, first of all, the honey barbecue are sweet.
Ooh,
they're very nice. Okay. My matatu experience, I think it was rather an embarrassing one. And this is like a call out to Route 48. Sijui kama mnafikia kila mtu ako na gari, but please, you all need to work on your matatu. This route of James Gishuru, Muthaiga. Yo, let me tell you, tuliruka bump, and I was with my crush, and I was giving him his first matatu experience. Yo, first of all, we got to a bump, and just boom, he went past the bump, and the door fell out. It was so...
The door just came off?
Yes, and it's not even my car, but I don't know why that memory has really stuck with me.
Guy.
I just felt so embarrassed. I'm just like, I'm so sorry that I'm this poor. I'm just... And he was so shocked.
And he sacrificed. Yeah, he's taking his matatu for the first time because you told him, no,
we
don't
get off? And I'm just like, no.
Really? Okay.
It's okay. Just put it back.
That's crazy.
But that memory has really stuck with me, and I don't know why.
That is crazy.
That was super embarrassing.
No.
So should we try the next spicy one?
Those were really good, by the way.
Yeah.
Honey roasted barbecue was a definite yes for me.
Another banger. This is Asian zing.
Oh Lord, okay.
Now Asians really do spice up their things.
They really do.
So I know in the episode, in that like hot ones show, they usually just do one bite.
Yeah.
I'm like, kwa nini umalizi wings zako?
No, we didn't even do a ching ching. Okay, cheers. This is level 2 spice. They are Asian.
Asian zing is good. A little bit spicy.
Yeah, you can feel the shiri, but it's like good spice. It's like good hot. And as you are enjoying that one, I think my next question would be, what's a memory from your childhood that every time you think about it, you just laugh? It's like, it's just so funny you laugh.
Oh, my brother. Okay, you don't know, guy, I'm so sorry. My brother is a super private person. He doesn't even post on social media. Anyway.
He's also very hot.
Did he say my brother is hot?
Yes, her brother is so good looking. All her brothers are so good looking. It's crazy.
Yeah, and he just relocated back to Nairobi.
He's
so
in Nairobi.
Ladies,
And he's single.
Wanajaribu your long distance. Like his educator work.
Long distance never works. He's single by default.
I'm so
single
sorry,
by
babes.
default.
They're really trying. I don't know if it's okay. Anyway. I think we were very young. I remember we were very young. And my brother decides to go to the bedroom, and he's experimenting with fire phase. And let me tell you, our house was mabati, so you know, if it catches fire, it's over for you. We were very young. Our house was mabati, but it was cute. Anyway, he goes to the bedroom. We had one of those dining chairs, in the one that's usually stuffed with a lot of things.
Yeah.
you know, it's not just like wood. It has like a cushioning that's stuffed with like reeds or something like that.
Yeah.
We used to put it used to be our chair for clothes
Yeah.
in the bedroom. So he goes to the bedroom, he experiments with fire. I don't know, in his mind he thought he had put it out, or rather he started a fire and then he covered it with things. And then he left the bedroom and came back and sat with us, and we were watching whatever show it was. Those Filipinos or just the I don't remember. We are watching. This is around 8 p.m. So it's usually 8 to 9. Tumekaa tu tuna watch. Tuna enjoy Alejandro Salvador. And then we see smoke coming out. We're like, hey, what's happening? Everyone is so confused. My mom gets into the bedroom and it's filled with smoke. You can smell it. So everyone is panicking, running. My mom grabs the chair in a very heroic feat and runs out. It's on fire. Runs out and throws it outside and puts out the fire.
Yeah.
So now it's a question of who started the fire.
Oh no.
My brother's just looking at us like,
He doesn't know. He has no idea.
guys, alichapwa. Because immediately I was like, hey, I've not left your line of sight. He left us and then he came back. Alichapwa.
Oh no.
Alichapwa. But I just don't know why that was so funny.
That
for
is
me.
yeah.
Like his career in arsony.
Yeah, he became an arsonist at that point.
Mom was like,
Shut it down.
never
Shut it
again.
down.
And then he was told to go outside and come, and he will sleep outside the whole night. Luckily, my dad had not gotten home, so when he got home, he's like, "Why are you outside?" It's like, "Mama amenifukuza." And then my dad is like, "Aingia." Mama anasema, "Akiingia hata wewe ukae huko nje." I'm like, "Wow."
Everybody's out.
But that was so funny for me. I've never forgotten it.
That is crazy. I feel like we ate the second wings, but not the second round. So we're supposed to now switch into the second round, or do you want to continue with the first round?
No,
questions?
the second round.
Second round questions. We will still be enjoying these Asian wings because they're so yummy.
Yeah, they are.
So level 2 of heat and second life question.
So have you tried the Asian zing?
Yes, I have. Those are really like a little spicy, but not too bad.
Do we try the zesty buffalo?
Yes, let's try the zesty buffalo level 3 and move on to the third round of hot questions.
Oh my god, hot questions.
We haven't even tried the dip, but it's okay. There's a dip. In case it gets too hot, I'll dip.
This is buffalo.
Zesty
Zesty
buffalo.
Yup. I think I'm gonna dip into some honey mustard.
Yeah, that's getting a little.
I felt that.
But it's still like hot and sweet.
But I'm too greedy to take a small bite. When we dip it into honey mustard,
Yeah.
it is
Neutralizes
less.
it a little.
Yeah. So, as we are doing this, I should ask you about Kenyan workspaces.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your biggest pet peeve working as a young Kenyan woman?
Office politics.
Oh, navigating
Office politics.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Work politics is the worst. Or then the worst part is like the worst people, ni kama caretakers. You know, the worst caretakers usually stay the longest at work, right? Same energy. The people who are the worst in any organization are usually the ones who stay the longest for whatever reason. So all the time, it's a matter of, you think that at some point they'll do something so bad that they'll be kicked out, but somehow it never happens. So when you're new and you're kind of like a little bit on snitch mode and you actually snitch on them, you find out later on that puts you in way more trouble because this person is never going to leave. They have the best relationship with the boss, and therefore they're never going to get fired. And if they have the best relationship with the boss, guess what? The boss takes their side as well. So then you become villainized as the person who's like this horrible person, and you don't stay there too long. Now, it took me very long to understand that troubles at work are troubles at work, and you should not usiambie mtu, don't have a conversation with someone about work drama.
Yeah.
Collect it, go and talk about it at home. Right? Go and cry, go and do whatever. Hey, there was this one chick Kwanza, she used to give me sleepless nights. I used to stay up, get home, stay up until like 3 a.m. telling Brown all of these dramatic things that have just happened to me from my one work day. I would even be traumatized about going to work for a long time. And I didn't understand why she didn't like me, why she was bullying me. It was like every day something new. Mara, she's spreading rumors. I'm sleeping with who? Mara, it was just really
That's very
tricky.
traumatizing.
She was such a mean person, but she was so close to the bosses. So it became so difficult to like find and navigate to a point where I just gave up altogether and I just quit my job. It was really hard dealing with this person every day. She's always picking on you. One day she's nice, one day she's a bitch. It's like, what are you doing? Like me, I don't understand it. And then I was so soft back then. Saizi. I shut that shit down. I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to have a conversation about it. I am done. Office politics, pet peeve for me. Office politics. I can't. I don't like it. I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you have to.
Yeah,
if
and
you
have
don't
to
know
be
how
good
to
at
figure it out,
wow,
you're never gonna stay anywhere.
You can never escape. There's no Switzerland
Absolutely.
in office politics.
Never ever.
There's no neutrality or anything.
Never ever.
And as we go into the third section, I think my only last sentiment about this is be the villain.
Yeah.
In the workplace, be okay with being the bad guy.
You will be a bad guy at some point.
Especially with my experience from my early 20s and joining the workforce and joining people who are older than me in the workplace. I don't understand where that drama comes from with older guys at work. But be the villain and be okay with it. And if you notice, the really horrible people at work,
they stay the fucking
imagine
longest.
they're never fired.
They get all the perks.
They stay there for so long and I'm just like, what is karma? Why is karma never happening to you?
It's like, what the hell?
Why do you never receive karma? I just don't get it. So yeah.
I think
Asian zing.
My question is going to be, what's the most hilarious excuse you've have you ever had a friendship breakup or a friendship end over something petty? Tell me everything. Tell me everything.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Because
it just happened this morning.
No. Today?
This morning, today.
Wait.
So, I think I've even told Kathomi the other day about how I've been very bad at keeping up with friendships. Because, to be honest, I'm busy. I have life going on. I'm at that stage of my life where I am mourning the life I could have had. You know, like when you're mourning your broken dreams and your career choices. So I'm at that stage and I've been in that kafunk. So like I've not been keeping up. Like the friend who will, call you and, catch up. Anyway, so this friend of mine, or this former friend, we were friends until today morning, calls me. And it was so exciting because we have not talked in months. So we are catching up, blah, 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 exchanging stories. Life is good, blah, blah, blah. And then now she hits me with a story. She was having some sort of relationship dilemma. And me, I'm thinking, I think I'm doing pretty good in this field.
You are. Excelling.
If I could say so myself, I'm thriving.
Excelling.
So this girl hits me with unlike you, I would rather... She hit me with... I don't want to be like you, so I would rather do this. After she's told me the dilemma she's in, and I've given... I'm just listening. I haven't even given my thoughts. I'm just listening and processing. I'm being a good friend. I am listening. Saa zingine unakuanga na story hot. Wataka kuminterrupt wambie your better story. No, I'm listening. And she tells me, it was like in a passing thought. Unlike you, I would rather go in this direction. Hadi nikatoa simu nikaiangalia nikajiuliza, come on Darren, what's happening? You see, people are calling me because I am
in
thriving.
A good relationship.
I'm thriving.
She knows what she's doing. Honey baby.
Baby, I will call you. Yeah, love you. Now. So I'm just like, what just happened? And then I was very ready to excuse her behavior. Like, maybe she didn't realize
What she just said, yeah.
And then all this is happening as she's having a whole monologue because now I've checked out.
Of
Now
course.
I'm in my head.
Yep.
And then I'm like, but also me, I'm very conscious about the things I say and
Right?
I do. And when I say something, it is because I have thought about it.
Yeah.
Even the tone I use. So no, she did not make a mistake. She knew very well what
She
was
kind
happening.
of meant to be snippy about
She
it.
meant to be bitchy about it. And I'm just like, why am I catching strays?
Yo.
Wait. But that hit me.
That's kind of...
And I knew immediately I will never, you no longer hold space in my heart anymore. Like, we're done. And after that, I was just like, okay, I hope it all works out. Thank you for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. And I just ended the conversation. But I knew that was the end.
So, first of all, not only did she call you after a long time,
Yep.
she called you to trauma dump.
Yep.
Trauma dump,
Yeah.
right? So emotional baggage
Yeah.
unloaded, right? And then at the same time, she feels the need to lord her already bad situation over you in that, but mine is still way better than yours.
I'd hate to be in
And
your
then-
shoes, girl.
And then she's like, yeah, okay, bye.
Oh, that's spicy.
It is. She's like, okay, bye. That's it. So she called you to tell you that, yeah, my relationship is trash, but it will never be as trashy as yours.
Yeah.
That is fucked.
I don't like the situation you're in, but
That
this is
bad.
what I'm doing. And I'm just like, hey,
Oh,
come on.
geez, that was cringe.
You don't even know the situation I'm in. Hey. But
Well.
that was strange. That was just,
That was too much
I was,
and very unfair.
I don't know. I just,
Discombobulated, disoriented, confused, flabbergasted. All the words.
Hey.
All the freaking words. Hi, we need to move on, baby girl.
yeah, we need to move on. We go to the next flavor.
Yes, let's
That
go
is
to the
mango.
number 4 now.
Mango habanero.
Yep, mango habanero. That's level number 4. Now, we're not gonna lie, zesty buffalo. They deceived you by saying zesty because it actually burned. That was burny.
But you know what? I'm hopeful about the mango because normally mango is sweet.
Look at
Kali,
mango. It
hii
doesn't.
hata haina
Haina
sauce.
hata sauce.
Hii itakuja kuamaliza. Okay, do we taste first so that you have difficulty answering?
I think so. Let's go. Aka kanakaa at least kako saucy.
You wanna try it without sauce first, or
Yep.
hey,
Look at it.
Zesty.
Look at how. Look at that.
it's so yellow. It's
Very
like
mangoey.
doom. I feel like mangoey. I feel like tasting a big bite.
Yeah.
Okay,
You ready?
there's a very fleshy part here. Did they lie to us,
I think they lied.
or does this hit you after a minute? Eh, it's a little bit like on the lips. I think they lied to us about mango habanero. This was a lie. I don't like this. Now she's not suffering. Anyway, what is the most outrageous thing you have seen at a wedding? Because weddings are drama. I want to attend a wedding where somebody says no. Does anyone object?
Yes.
No. Yes.
I object.
Give me a
With
reason.
immediate
That's
effect.
my husband. Yeah, but have you been in the drama?
Mm-hmm. So, there was a wedding. There was a wedding I was invited to. Now, I asked my friend very specifically, was I invited to this wedding? Or was I not invited to this wedding? She's like, you're my class 1. They already know you're coming. All right, bet. Get to the wedding. This wedding had like levels of just weirdnesses that were going on, right? It was a beautiful wedding. The bride was beautiful. The groom was very handsome. The whole team was very beautiful.
Match made in heaven.
Match made in heaven. However, when they went for their photo shoot, drama started during the photo shoot with everyone else, right? So of course I was also looking for my own poses during weddings, like how do you It was one of those situations where I'm super excited about poses and I've been doing research about it and whatever. So like there's this thing where the flower, when you hold it like you know the bouquet, the stem,
Yep.
you hold it like this and the flower is like over here. It doesn't show as much.
So you're
So what
supposed
they
to
do
point
is
it
you
forward.
angle it at a 45-degree angle so that
Yeah.
it's visible, right? So I'm over here, people are taking pictures, people are taking pictures. I noticed she kept her bouquet like this and it wasn't looking as, it was looking good, but it wasn't, yes, it wasn't as beautiful, right? So I went to her, hivyo tu watu tukipigwa picha, sasa si time yetu ikafika. So when time yetu ilifika, after we took the picture, I told her, hey, by the way, try and hold your flowers at a 45-degree angle so that it's more, you know, visible.
Yeah.
It looks better on the photos.
Unapea bride advice.
I feel like she sneered at me, looked at her groom. As I was walking away, I looked at her groom, and then they were talking to Dogo, and then they just looked at me, and then they laughed. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I was invited to this wedding.
Oh, no.
I do not think I was invited to this wedding. I think I was a stranger at this wedding, and they were pissed just to see me. You know, the way at your wedding, you don't want to see people you haven't invited, right? So I think I was that guy. And
Do you know them like before the wedding?
Yeah, I know them before. I was even there when we were exchanging notes because I'm like, oh my god, you guys are doing da da da, and you guys are doing da da da, and you guys are da da da.
Yeah.
Like we'd had these conversations, but it's not like we're close. We're friends by acquaintance. Like I'm an acquaintance to them, a friend to their to their relative. So it was like one of those like really. I'm just like whoa, okay, and I felt really bad. One, because I was like, why did I come? Number two, why did I insist on giving her this advice? Like, I could have just let it go. Could have let it go. Could have let it go. But no, I was trying to be a friend. Or at least I thought I was. I was just being a nuisance. I mean, me being there, my presence was already annoying enough for them. And then me now pushing my agendas as if I know more. That was crazy.
That is so unfair.
That
for
was
them
crazy.
To be bitchy about it.
Yeah, it was very weird. I felt very uncomfortable. I even went to my friend. I'm like, "Are you sure they invited me?" Because, dude, I really want to leave right now. I really just don't like it. And then she's like, "Yeah, no, she's been this fussy the whole day with everyone. She's been mad at everyone about everything." So I'm like, "Yeah, okay. I still feel like I want to go.
That's a very uncomfortable
I
experience.
want to go." And then it got even more awkward when people were giving gifts to them, and I didn't carry a gift, so my gift was in cash, right? So I wrote my envelope and I wrote whatever. But at some point, when they were receiving gifts from friends and all their friends showed up, and me niko huku nimeketi chini, I also saw her looking at me funny. I saw her looking at me with like a nata kuleta gift.
Alikuja tu kukula. Na kucritique maua yangu.
Guy. Only for them to later find out that, I'd given them a gift, but under my name. My first name, they didn't know my first name. So, yeah, it was big. Never ever. I'm never going to a wedding unless I'm given an invitation card. That was the end of that.
No more plus ones.
Never.
Actually, the mango, it's good.
It's like, it's spicy, but like,
It's like our second one. What was our second one?
Asian zing. Yeah. It's very tasty.
It's not spicy. It's good. Anyway, as we get into the fourth round, my God.
Your question, sorry.
These are not very personal questions.
What was a turning point of your life that changed your perspective? Like something that happened in your life that really just reshaped how like you think, how you look, and it changed how you feel about life.
Ooh. I feel like 2023, 2024 have been very defining years in my life. I feel like...
How so?
I've been on a high-speed train just holding on.
Really? That bad?
Not bad. I've been having a lot of adult experiences. And I was talking to my partner the other day. I was just like, Aki, I feel like life has humbled me so much. I feel like... like life has really made me quiet because you step back and you're like, you know what, there are bigger things that we could be thinking about. But also I think like a change of perspective was, I'm at that age, I think I've said this before, I'm at that age where things are really defining themselves. You know, the choices you made in your early years are really defining themselves. And you're at that point where you're like, I think now I need to become an adult.
Yeah.
You know, for whatever reason, I never feel like an adult.
Same.
I usually feel like, when I was younger, people in their late 20s, early 30s were more adultier than I am right now. So I think I'm in that defining moment of, hey, life is actually serious. Life is interesting. And then, hey, there's also loss. Loss can also make you see things from a very interesting perspective.
Yeah.
I think even Kathami has mentioned this, that I usually solve my problems in my head first before I address
Bring it
them
up in conversation
with anyone else. And that was really taking a toll on me, because anything I would experience, anything that would happen, I would be solving it in my head because I don't want to bother you. You're got enough going on. And also, I don't want to be the reason you're sad. I don't want to bring my sadness on you. So I solve a lot of things on my own first, and then, you know.
Like you present it as this PowerPoint presentation. This was happening.
That happened like 3 months ago.
And then this is the conclusion. You're like, what? Huh?
And that was really taking a toll on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just going through life experiences has really changed the perspective for me. I feel more adult here. I don't know if I can explain that.
No, I completely understand where you're coming from, and I hope and pray that one day I will get to that point where I feel like an adult, because I'm just a babe.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a babe.
Me Madam Changa, me children.
with my 30 years plus of life, bado niko tu. But yeah, I think growing up, there's an age, and I keep telling her, the age you're at right now, most of the things that you're facing right now, I also faced when I was around your age, and it is pretty much a thing which you kind of have to go through for you to be able to really, really become the person that you are.
True.
And it's funny how people will ask me, like, why am I so chill? Like, I coast. Me, living la vida loca. It's because
life is good.
You go through so much shit, you start to realize, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's all good. It's all good.
Let me tell you, there's a time I lost weight without fasting. Guys, hey, karibu nikonde. It was a threat to my thickness. I was like, hey, what is this?
Tough times.
Tough times.
Tough times never last. Only tough people do.
We're getting into our fifth segment.
Yeah.
I think we should try out the atomic.
Yes, let's get into it.
This has been
It's number 5. This is like the hottest of the hottest.
Hata walieka disclaimer. Wakasema
hii
itakumaliza.
Not gonna lie.
It will discombobulate you.
That sauce is giving chili.
It looks very red. Do you all know we're going on live TV in a few minutes? Like 30 minutes.
God damn.
So if you cry and ruin your makeup, it's over for you.
Yeah.
As we go into
the final extreme, my tongue is kind of starting to get a bit hot. It is what it is.
Do you want a taste test?
Yeah.
This one looks very. You know, even when the sauce is not even bothering to be thick.
Look at that.
That is when you know this is a problem. When the sauce is watery.
It's just hot. Let me come closer.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is, the sauce is just red and drippy all over. Yeah?
Yeah. Ching ching. I'm feeling a bit gaslit. Wait.
You see this gas sauce over here? Man,
I'm having a lot of emotions. I feel like it's evolving. Like it's lemony.
You gotta do it. Just grab some of that sauce.
I can feel it in you know that video of Charlene Ruto doing this.
Do you know what it smells like? It smells like that carbonara, the noodles, the ones you ate the other day.
Yes. You know, I actually saw that those noodles are causing liver failure. They have too much sodium. They're called boko something.
Buddha baguk, bugak, something like that.
Oh my god.
They smell like that noodle. You know the mistake I made? I let it land on my tongue.
You know, if something smells bad, it's kind of an indicator
I let it.
that you shouldn't eat it.
No.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, I need some milk. My fingers are burning. What the hell is that? It doesn't even smell right. It doesn't smell like meat.
I keep letting it land on my
oily sauce. But then the lemon, the lemon fools you.
Okay. It landed on my lips.
Mbona ulipaka lipstick?
Oh, I put my lips inside the glass. Oh my god. You know?
And I will ask you, if you could switch lives with any Kenyan celebrity for a day, who would it be and why?
Sorry. It'd be one of these two people.
I burped. I'm sorry.
It'll be one. Is the mango spicy? It would be one of these two people. It would either be George Dirango.
I had the same answer. Georgie. Yep.
Or Aziza Hashim.
George
Dirango or Aziza Hashim.
Global moderator, Georgie. You know, when I saw the question, that was the first thing that popped in my mind. If I could switch places with anybody, with a Kenyan celebrity, it would definitely be Georgie Dirango. You're doing such
George
a
is
good
doing
job.
such an amazing job. He's such a nice guy. He's so fun to party with. That one time that I partied with him, we partied with him. Actually, remember?
Yeah.
He's such a fun guy to hang out with. He seems so eloquent, so composed.
Yeah, so well spoken.
The bag that man is bagging. I'm just like, yo, can you send me to your gods, because you're doing something, clearly you're doing something right. And yeah, his life is just like a movie. It just looks like it is amazing, and that's exactly what I want in my life.
Why is this spice
It's like
coming
it's
down
getting-
and then getting hot again?
Yeah, it's
But that was my answer too. If I was to body switch with anybody, it would be Georgie, and then like I would get into his bank account, but I wouldn't have his password.
I wouldn't.
So I would go like physically and say, I have amnesia.
Yeah.
Give me my money.
Yeah.
Just give me my money. I don't know. I'm sorry, I thought about your money first. Yeah.
His career. No, for me, his career for sure.
His career is goal. It's where we want to be.
It's really where we
We
want
want
to
to be where you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baby boy, can you send us your agent or something? I don't know at this point. Anyway, last question. What is a quirky habit that you have that people don't know about? Because you're so composed in real life. Outside of life, you are so composed, people would never know. So what is a quirky thing about yourself?
Girl, nothing quirky about me.
Okay, fine. I change my
I am so
question.
serious. I
She's
need
so
that.
serious, but not in like if you know her.
Okay, I do have dark humor,
Yeah, dark humor for sure.
but I don't think that's quirky. That's just very morbid, a morbid trait that I
It's
have.
it's cute. It's like it's cute because like the things Turi will laugh about sometimes. You're like, wait, eh? Okay, fine. Let me ask you a better question.
Yeah.
What's something on your bucket list
Uh-huh.
that you still need to check off?
Oh, definitely bungee jumping
Oh,
and skydiving and anything that would have me suspended
adrenaline, yeah.
in the air.
Okay.
But the only thing that's holding me back
Yeah.
is I feel like I'm one of those people that, the Lord will use as an example. You know how how there'll be in the history of this activity we have never had an accident. I feel like I would be the exception. I just don't know. And that thing has really held me back.
Yeah.
Right now I could be doing wash, a lot
Yeah.
of illegal things.
Yeah.
But I just usually feel like the minute I would just, like the DCI sleuths would descend upon my residence and whisk me off for question. I hate it. And I hope one day I overcome that fear.
Yeah.
But I just know. Mimi nitaenda jumping. It's the
It's
pepper.
the spice.
I can't put my list together. But I just have that feeling of I would be the exception.
Yeah.
Or even like going on a really long plane.
Like from here to Australia.
Yes,
24 hours.
that is.
Is it 24 or
itaanguka.
18?
Oh my God, that one will fall without
will go
a
missing.
doubt. Put me on a ship. Okay, that's even worse. The ocean is worse.
Ocean is way worse.
Let me stay where I am. Okay, but I don't know. There's just that thing. You deep down, you always have that feeling of something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you'll be the worst case scenario and they will use you. We have never until 2024. And then after that, never again. It's like you're the one random person to be picked to have the worst experience. Yeah.
Like those dolphin experiences at
Oh,
Wasini.
yeah, the ones that hump you.
No, you go to see the dolphins.
Oh,
you,
and
like
then
you all get on a
yeah.
this. Let me tell you, we got somewhere and the waves were rocking that boat, and I was just like, Jehovah, if you rescue me, I will never do anything. Let me tell you, I was just like, I knew it. It was just confirmation. I knew I should have stayed on land. And I was scared, but I was just like, adventure. And we had like white people, and they were like, yay, it's fun. Yo, the waves were rocking. The waves, they were. And then there's a time we were like on the boat, and so we were just, going around looking for dolphins.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, they spotted them on the other side.
Yeah.
Tell me why the bitches on our side of the boat. See, we are balancing this boat.
They all moved.
All ran. And the boat kind of did this, and I was just like, bitch.
Go back.
So such things, other human beings being involved in my extreme sports, I just know. Somebody dumb do something. Yep.
Oh my God.
Do you have something you want to try that you haven't?
To be entirely honest, I feel like my list is very similar to yours. And I've seen this new activity. It's called air gliding.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's like you get on this, like it's the kitey thingies.
Yes, you like fall off a cliff or the side of a hill.
It's in Kabete. I've seen, is it Kabete? Kitale. I've seen this air gliding. It's called air gliding. In
Kitale. Kenya.
Yeah. Guys are doing it, but it's expensive as fuck. Cause it's like 20K per person. I'm like, bruh.
Me, I know it's the colonization in my
crazy.
mind.
Yeah?
The colonization in my mind will not allow a fellow Kenyan to hook a kite on me.
They're not.
I would comfortably do it in Colorado where there's a mzungu, because I know why people have been doing this crazy shit for a minute.
Yeah.
I
also saw, like, when we went to Coast sometime on my birthday a few years ago, and we decided to do jet skiing, right? That was crazy fun. However, I also saw people surfing, like kite surfing. You know? So it's like they're on, do you know what I mean? Like you're on a board, a surfboard, but you're also like grabbing on this kite and it's like phew, phew.
Yeah.
Now that I would love to do. However, let me tell you one thing about me that you do not know. Mimi na maji, uoga. When we went deep sea diving,
shower.
tulienda deep sea diving. We wore the scuba gear. I am so excited. Hey, I was telling my husband, this is going to be the best time ever. Wow, let's go. Let's do this. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Took Africa in the mid-row of the water. Like, let's fucking do it. Yes. Wakati valisha hikyo kigas. We're like, let's do this. The confidence. Then they gave us the thing, because you see, it's like you chew on it. Now, when they gave me mine, it was bitten off halfway. So ilikuwa inangoka side moja. So I'm like, let's fucking do this. I put it in my mouth. And then it doesn't have like a guard. Nope. It's you
and your teeth.
And your freaking teeth.
Hold on.
Okay?
Lip exercises.
Let's fucking do this. And then I remembered I vape. So my capacity for my tank in the lungs, it's not very great. It's not very great. Let's fucking do this. And then they grab you and then they throw you inside, right? Mm-hmm. It's like they grab you because the tank is so heavy. So they grab you and they put you. Hey, that is when I started saying, fuck you all, how dare you? Don't get me off this fucking boat. Don't touch me. I was screaming like a crazy person. But my husband is like, come on, just go in. The water is fine. Look, the others have gone in. I'm like, don't touch me. Don't you fucking touch me. Don't touch me. I'm never getting off this boat. I am not getting off this boat. I am screaming. I am freaking out. Like I am shitting bricks.
That guy, let me tell you something.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something.
And then it's like the more I'm trying to, let me tell you something. They're like now.
It's the more they are excited
now a two-man
about
job,
this.
right? And then the kabota I'm holding onto is now also rocking in the.
If I'm going down, we all going down.
You know, you go from angry to like, please, let me just explain. Okay, you know what? You go in. I'll come in after you. Please. He's like, babe, okay, fine. My husband got in. And then now he's like, but babe, I'm inside. There's nothing wrong with it. Like the water is fine. It's like, okay. He gets back on. And then he's like, don't touch me, don't fucking touch me. I'm gonna die.
Did you eventually?
I eventually did. And that was the most beautiful fucking thing I've ever done. Like the water, like the moment you get in, it's just blue.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful. The fishies are just like right in your face. Like you can touch some of them sometimes, but they're very skittish. Like you see things. The coral reefs look so beautiful. Like it is so. It looks like there's this blue, beautiful lighting that's like just shining all the way down.
Yeah.
And then you keep going lower and lower and lower and lower. Oh, I will.
If you're a motivational speaker, I'd be like, that is why success is on the other side of fear.
Absolutely.
And we need to go to our job
because we fear
we
repercussions.
Success is not on the other side of unemployment. Come on.
Those wings are really, really good. They were from Dribs and Wings, I think Limani.
Yeah.
We paid for them. Again, not sponsored. We should at least have a cupcake on the way out just to congratulate ourselves because we've done such a good job. I will try and come closer to show you what these cupcakes look. God damn. Am I going to have time to open this? Because we have like 10 minutes.
We have less than 10.
We're so screwed. Okay. How do you open this again? Is it this side?
Oh, I'm a too much that's beautiful.
These are the most gorgeous like cupcakes like in the world. Can you
feel the love
zoom
tonight?
in? Feature also. There we go. Look at those cupcakes. Like they look so freaking delicious. It's crazy. So we're going to be enjoying these cupcakes because we love ourselves.
Yep.
And we'll see you on the other side. Until next week, same time, same place.